Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Thief. And after the fiasco that was the first Bank of Stone Market, we now need to get back on track. So let's quickly pop the map. Obviously we have got the Baron's Mansion in Aldale. That's where we've got to go eventually, but I think we can sidetrack to an extent. We have Grandpa's Ashes, a vendor, and I'm not sure what that is. View objectives. The path to riches. Well, it's a Basso job. Oh, steal the white settlements. So, that's an option. The other thing we need to do, of course, is swing back by the Queen and pick up a couple of focus points, which I think is going to have to be our first real problem. So, track back, take a left at the Barrack, and try not to have an encounter with these two gentlemen for starters. Come on, boys, turn around. There we go. We'll take a swoop through here.
I'm no bleeder, but it's not safe here anymore.
Bleater, presumably meaning complainer. Sausage and mash, always ready. Don't ask what went into the sausages. For that matter, don't ask what's been going to the mash either. I haven't seen any potatoes around here, have you? It just says mash, it says nothing about potato. No, you don't.
Tough times.
Indeed. How's a taffer to make an honest living in these straitened circumstances? Anyhow, cigars, coffee and tea. No, yes, no, in that order. Now, the Queen of Beggars. Hello, Queenie, I can actually pay for stuff this time. So, what do we got?
Silence becomes you, Garrett. But speak freely.
Okay, alright, well, accept once.
Many thanks, Garrett. Let us speak a moment.
Well, I hope she doesn't expect me to pay for anything else. How much is the next
You seem
one
to
going
want
to be?
something. What troubles you?
A discount on your prices in that order. 800 gold, oh.
I'll be here
Ha ha ha
if
ha
you
ha.
need me.
Right. Focus upgrades. We have 1 point. And I think we will go for dexterity. Increased speed at which locks are picked. Right, well that should help. At some point I'm going to have to think about those combat upgrades. Anyhow. The ability to bop someone on the head with one shot could be kinda handy given my recent displays of incompetence. Now then, next task. Map. I think we're going... Yes, I think heading for Aldale's the place to go. Now, if we swing south, it looks like it connects up there, and then we can get to the vendor and round. So, yes, we'll start with Basso's Pen. There's no harm in cleaning out the side jobs while we're on the way. Won't check in with Vittori just yet. If we end up near the southern quarter, well and good. Otherwise, it's a bit too much of a detour. But, sprinty, sprinty, sprinty. Now then, what have we got? So that's our access through to the southern side. That's the good lady's apartment. Oh, what's going on there?
He's dead, brother. Who's laughing now, Blacktop?
You could
Yeah,
smell the river.
we're going to have a revolution, just like in Les Miserables. What's around here? Let's see if this is openable or if I'm about to cross a zip line. Oh, no, it's burglable. Let's toddle in, see what comes up. Oh, right, I've cleaned the place out. Must have done it Lord knows how many episodes back. The author's apart. Oh, yes, of course, we burgled here to get the manuscript back, didn't we? Well, let's just head back out. So, where next? The Graven Guards aren't going to be any more sympathetic to my cause than the Baron's Guards are. Best to avoid any entanglements. There we go. Ah, vent grate there might be worth just access. Certainly there's no further point pushing on here. More graven. At least the watchers guys wear uniform. Drop once, drop twice.
Tavern shutting up. Where will I drink?
Well, there is this place down in the south. Okay, it's right next to the eel stronghold, but hey, details,
Maybe
details.
they've got it better across the river.
What's down here? Oh, what have we got here?
We're bringing Orion's new age with fire and knives. Give me one moment. Blood's been rushing in my ears ever since Orion took us aside.
Yeah. Let's just check this first. I like to say I'm getting better at spotting pressure plates. What have we got? Okay, and we have the bypass switch for the train. Excellent. Flunk. Right, what's that done? Yep, good, that's done the trick. Anything else in there? No. So let's see what we have. Picks the lock. Let's try this new focus area. Oh, wow. How does this work? There we go. Well, this is freaky. So I'm just going to dial my mouse sensitivity down a few notches. There we go. Headset, the other version was almost as... It's probably better. Certainly less to get used to. Right, mouse sensitivity back up. And... Oh ho, what's this? Bait and switches too. Oh yes, of course. These obelisks. Been meaning to check them out. Okay. And some loot into the bargain. Sayonara, little dark trap. Let's pop a couple of poppies while we're here. And then creep back out.
I should get more sleep.
Yes, you should. I mean, chasing honest taffers around the city can't possibly be good for you. Now, where to go?
The city smells worse than ever.
This way, I think. And we'll take out this arrow. Or rather, take out this torch with this arrow. There we are. Oh,
Anything to worry about?
bollocks. Come on, don't say he's got matches. Yes, he's got matches. Git.
Anyone here?
No, 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 just us honest taffers. Honestly, some people are just paranoid. Actually, is he armed?
Guess it was nothing.
Yes, he is. Right, well, where are they going to patrol next? Come on, guys. Oh. Right, the wrong way.
Tooth's coming loose.
I'll have your skull coming loose in a second for that wasted water arrow. Okay. Off you go. Up. Are you about to turn round on me? Yes, I think they are. This could be awkward. Yep, they're turning. Down, 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 down. On the bright side, once they're past. Up once. Up twice.
The cellar's made of stone, isn't it?
You think we could hide down there until this is over?
I'm thinking that we'll be dead tomorrow if we stay.
Ah!
Come, brother.
Strike one.
Bring in Orion's new age with fire
Now,
and knives.
we've got a switch here. Let's see what this is all about. City Heritage plaque for starters.
Now, what do we have here?
Obadiah Northcrest's obelisk. Dedicated to the wandering baron, wherever he roamed, now he lies. Well, I guess we know what happened to Great to the nth power granddaddy. Now, what happens if you push this?
It didn't seem to do anything.
Do you have to hit these in the correct sequence then? That could take some figuring out. Wait a minute, bait and switch is 1. Let's just check these documents. Stone market. Bait and switch is 1. Well, that is number 1. Bait and switch is 2. And then we need to go find the rest. Well, we can check the other obelisks, but I'd love to know what it is we just triggered, since that should have been number 1 in the list. Okay, well that's handy, I suppose.
This glue is everywhere.
Yes. Come on, go wandering past me. I really need to get back up onto the rooftops. It's not safe for an honest thief to be on ground level.
With fire and knives.
Yep.
Give me one moment.
Not.
The blood's been rushing in my ears ever since Orion took us aside.
Whoops. Is there it? Yes, there is. That's a pulley I can break. No. Okay, fine. We're going to need to find another way up. In that case, and I think we just did. What's this? Trouble. Where are we anyway? Okay, we're actually almost on top of our objective. That's kind of handy.
Tonight.
Well, maybe it will, maybe it won't. Either way, I will. Whoa. Need to get up onto the
Same
roofs.
nightmares every night.
Now that ought to be a usable pulley, but I don't particularly want a chance breaking. I don't know, these arrows are cheap after all. Let's just try it. No. Pity. Kind of thought that would be the case. Usually stuff highlights white if you can interact with it, but hop, and duck while these guys go for their little wander.
What's happened to this place?
Well, I could go for an aerial takedown, but the other guy would spot me going up. Right, so, vault over here, vault over
Weather's
there. Hop, a skip, and a jump, and we're almost to where we need to be. However, as a safety,
Come, brother. We'll bring in Orion's new age with fire and knives.
how do you trigger
Give me one
this?
The blood's been rushing in my ears ever since Orion took us aside.
Okay. Right, well, there's the access point. Oh, of course, one rope arrow. There's always a simple answer if you just remember to look up. Here's a question, how do you get to that? Well, let's just see what's in here. Lifty.
Every night it's the same. He stumbles home drunk. He takes whatever he can get his hands on. Then he pawns it off to pay his gambling debts.
Oh, Libby. Libby, where's Mother's wedding ring?
He tried to take it last night while I was asleep. I was so scared, but I just pretended. I hid it. When he passed out, I climbed onto the balcony and hid it in a crack by the chimney. God's willing, he'll never even remember I had it.
Oh, Libby.
Well, I'd almost feel bad about that, but frankly, no. Newspapers. Clock tower stops again. Have we got this one? Yes, we have. Okay. Meanwhile, let's just check these drawers. Then we need to head out onto the balcony and check the crack by the chimney. Okay. So far, so good. Basso's competition, perhaps? Okay. Doesn't take nearly as good care of his birds as Basso did, though. Maybe that's why he needs to keep pawning stuff away. Right. In the meantime, I think we've emptied everything we can here. So, hold E, tap out, and let's find this balcony. You learn all sorts of things when you're sneaking around through people's offices. Right, the crack by the chimney. Focus for a second. There we go. I'd like to say I feel bad about that, but really, if you will be so stupid as to leave things in the open. Okay, now, how to get there? Well, the point, how to let this ladder down, if you even can. Which I don't think you can, actually. It may just be intended as a quick way back to ground level. In the meantime, we have got nothing of interest here. So that's just a convenient hiding spot. And... yeah, I think we can just track to that photo. Where are the guards gone to? Wait a minute, more Stitch. Oh, this is Black Alley, isn't it? We have been here before. Also, something glinted down there. I don't just mean because of that guy's torch. Focus for a sec. I may have hallucinated it. Where's his mate gone? There's a question for you. Slightly disturbing question, in fact, because if his mate's not with him, then I don't know where he is. And that situation could get a little awkward. Still... yep, take a swoop. And now we need to figure out how the lasers I'm going to get up there. This could be interestingly tricky. That door's shut. That's sealed. Just take a quick hop up. How on earth are you meant to get to that rope? Another wander along here. Up again. And round. Look at the problem from a different angle each time. You can go round and round about easily enough. They can't possibly expect me to jump that in any way, can they? Okay, so where's the access point? How are you supposed to do this? Oh, I am being idiotic. That is a bridge. Follow, 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 and cut. There we go.
There's a lynch mob on the streets! The Graven are hanging the blacktops!
The ropes have changed hands, at least.
Yeah. Oh. However, as I said, meet the new hangman, same as the old hangman. Right. Let's find this pen. And of course, anything else we can lay our hands on. Enter thief. Hangman's apartment. Oh, this is ironic. Well, we'll start with that broken bottle. Take a quick glimpse on focus. Yes, we've got a portrait here. We'll kill the light just on general principles. And then we shan't ask what happened to the last hangman that this place is suddenly covered in blood. Now then, check the switch. There we go.
I hope this isn't where the good meat's coming from.
You know, I hate to say it, but you know damn well that it is. Anyhow, Hangman's Memoirs. Rochester, treason, took a quarter-pound of flesh in the total with silvery collar. Well, I suppose that explains why the hangman is.
I didn't know Basso could write. All this time I thought it was the magpie.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just going to worry about the fact that the hangman's a cannibal. Still, waste not, want not, I suppose.